Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your reading. Just another day in paradise. I know there's a lot going on around the world, but I know when I do the inner work, I'm not fazed by it. And it's okay to feel down. It's okay to feel bummed out. Because keep in mind, it's always temporarily. Because, we got the Lover's card here in reverse. Some of us here may need to focus on our self-love for ourselves. Some of us here might be going through a Kundalini awakening. So maybe that's why everything feels like hills. You're climbing up a hill, going down a hill, climbing up a hill, going down a hill. But what I learned in my journey is that self-care will help boost up your self-esteem. I started seeing results within myself within a month of working out, and I'm starting seeing my abs forming, and it just started enjoying myself more and more. And when you start pouring into yourself and start loving yourself more, people are going to see that, and people are going to want to be around you. You guys got this. Today's a new day. The only thing we have control over is the now. 3 of Wands. Again, when you focus on yourself, get yourself in alignment with body, mind, and spirits, it's going to show. Your energy's thriving. We're getting out this Mercury retrograde. Things are starting speeding up. Communications becoming more clear. Some of us here may have to, distance ourselves, possibly isolate ourselves from people that are distracting you or an environment that's distracting you. Because I know when I was living in Southeast Texas, I was trying to self-care for myself, but I couldn't help but be pulled back into old habits like drinking and smoking. It's the only way that deadened the feeling. And then once I sober up, I was like, I got to get out of here. And so I left with no plan. And sorry, I got distracted by a message. Well, yeah. What was I saying? I lost track of thought. Okay. We got to distance ourselves from old environments or environments that no longer serves us, so we can get in alignment with ourselves to the things we want to do in life. There we go. Yes, because as you do that, you're going to gain momentum in your energy again. You're going to feel fly, you're going to feel fresh, you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel joyful. I'm telling you, you guys really got this. If you're watching this, this is for you. This message is meant for you. You don't have to type in a message to claim it. If you're watching it, you're already claiming it. Again, because with the Knight Cups, the emotion's going to fill up, and not emotions, but your energy is starting to rising, And with this river, it symbolizes going with the flow. Don't resist the currents. Yeah, with the 4 Cups, again, what I was saying earlier, when we, possibly distance ourselves, and then, with 3 Cups, we pour into those 3 things I was talking about, with the 3 of Wands, you have the knowledge to align yourself with the body, mind, and spirit. And this is, pouring into the body, mind, and spirit. And then and with this tree here, that's the tree of life. It's growing within you. And then life, as long as you surrender or relax yourself, even further during your meditation, life's going to pour into you. It's going to help you liberate yourself from the body and mind and connect with the spirits. You guys got this. Again, I know some of us here might be going through some, in old environments, possibly, or negative environment that's not serving us. So that's why we need to relocate, I know it seems very, tough right now. Easier said than done. Some of us might be in a situation where we can't leave just yet. But again, follow your gut feeling, follow your heart feeling. That doesn't lie. Your thoughts by itself lies. Only time you should listen to your thoughts is when it resonates with a feeling. And again, when you distance yourself, it gives you time to help, detach from those thoughts. Yeah, see the blindfold is coming off here. We're no longer on our guard, new moon's already gone, Mercury retrograde, it's already passed, energy start pouring back into us, we'll start seeing the light again, This person that's sitting in the chair, that means relax. Meditate, so I know you take the blindfold off, but sometimes, close your eyes a bit when things seem a little hairy. Again, with these conflicts, distancing yourself from, judgment's going to be there, or justice is going to be there, You are protected at this time. Everything's coming to balance, and whatever happened to you in this environment, it's going to be stuck to it. They're going to pay the price. Life is a mirror. Whatever you do will be mirrored back, just like with everyone and everything else. And you might receive a message today from someone or somebody, or read something that's going to resonate, that's going to give you that validation to just keep on going, keep on pouring into yourself. Keep on pouring into your energy. You guys got this. Right now I'm in this little state of, how would I say, isolation. Still don't know what the future is going to hold for me. But yet I have a roof over my head, and I already have backup to know when bills are paid or not. But it always seems like, to me, life has always been there for me, even when things felt uncertain. I know there was a time when I was in Wyoming, I knew I kept on telling myself my bills are already paid for. I don't need to worry about a thing. I already got a job that's going to give me financial stability. And I did. I ended up working for a guy for 2 weeks. I got way ahead of my bills and had money to continue my journey. Yep, see, once we, continue pouring into ourselves, the old life is going to fall apart. There's no going back to it now. If some of us here, like I said, with the Lover's card, some of us might went through a Kundalini awakening, a spontaneous one, or it's called Shaktipat. If you went through that, there is no going back to your old life. You can try your best to go back, but I'm telling you this right now, it's not going to work. It's almost like the Matrix doesn't work for you anymore. Only God does. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye for now.